If all the people of the country we are visiting were to enter a stadium, they would not even cover half of the stadium. Surprisingly, there is no other country on Earth that has as many millionaires and billionaires as this country. About 42% of its total population are millionaires. This means that 1 in 2 people you see on the street is a millionaire. Its area is about the size of a poor farm. Its total area is only 2.1 square kilometers or 20 hectares. In this narrow space, there are 39,000 people, of whom about 15,000 are millionaires. Some call it Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo is just one of the areas in the country, so we will continue our tour by its name, Monaco. Most of us do not know that Monaco is a country. Perhaps we know its name from its football club Monaco or from its Formula One car racing. It has been a sovereign state for 800 years, since 1297. However, Monaco's sovereignty, in the modern sense of international law, was much later. It was finally recognized as a sovereign state in 1861. That is why 1861 is often referred to as the beginning of Monaco's modern sovereignty. It has been a member of the United Nations since 1993. Our next stop will be Monaco, a wealthy country located in southern France on the Mediterranean coast near the Italian border. Let's start our journey with the rich. Forbes, which lists the wealth of the world's billionaires, is the head of Monaco. My son was invited to his friend's birthday party. He said, "Bring your sports gear to my friend's birthday party because we're playing soccer." His friend's son came with his gear. The birthday boy and his friends became a team. The man was surprised by the team that played with his children. The rich hired the entire Italian football team to surprise their son on his birthday. If you go and tell them what you hear, no one will believe you, so you have to provide information. Monaco is a free country. No matter how famous you want to be, when you come to Monaco, you will become an ordinary person. Monaco is a paradise for the rich who want to live a simple life without anyone knowing. No one will chase you around and take pictures of you in Monaco. They can wear as much gold and diamonds as they want, and they can decorate themselves with expensive jewelry, but they don't have to worry about being robbed. They don't have to worry about leaving the luxury car they bought for millions of euros with the keys and leaving it with a parking attendant who doesn't know where it is and taking it away. If they forget where they were, they will sit and wait for you to come back. I may be rich, but if you think I am not getting the hospitality and respect I deserve wherever I go, Monaco will welcome you like a king and a general. Let's pack our bags and go to Monaco. The preferred mode of transport to Monaco is a private jet. If you call a private jet, it means that you are not as rich as you think. Most of the rich in Monaco travel by private jet. Unfortunately, Monaco does not have an airport, and their jets land in the French city of Nice, which is 13 kilometers away, and they arrive in Monaco by helicopter. They can be seen on the roof of the hotel where they stay. Don't think that you are rich just because you call a helicopter in Monaco. Consider that they are taking a ride. The rich call them a taxi. No need to say that I can drive a car, but the cars that the rich drive are expensive. After the spread of social media, there are many young people who make a living by filming the cars of the rich and sharing them on social media. And if you see a lot of phones and cameras, you can't be surprised if you park your car in front of the hotel you want to stay in and watch what happens. The waiters dressed as honorable guards who will wait your arrival at the hotel door will welcome you well. This is the price of wealth, so enjoy it properly. We are guests. Our first task is to book a room to stay in. Let's see how much it costs to spend a night in a popular hotel in Paris. The price is written on the door of the room. The person who tells us the bill is not the hotel manager or the host, but the hotel cleaner we met by chance. The price is 40,000 euros for one night, unless you are a rich person. Monaco is a country where a watch costs 1 million, so don't be surprised by this simple thing when you arrive. One of the reasons why most rich people come to Monaco is for shopping. There is not much hustle and bustle here. There are shops that sell only custom-made items that are not found anywhere else in the world. Bags are made of pure crocodile skin. Watches are set with diamonds. And if you keep them, they will become an heirloom and a treasure for your children. If you want to buy a house and live in Monaco, let's pay attention to the price. There is a fairy tale, and 99% of Monaco's apartments are apartments. The king and a few former barons have large mansions on the mansions. There is no country in the world that sells houses at such a high price as Monaco. The reason is obvious. The country is small, but the demand for them is high. What you want is the data that knows how to play with money. The interest is high because you can get back twice what you spend. For general knowledge, the price of a square meter in a cheap apartment is 65,000 euros. The prices of medium and high-priced apartments are shocking. The 210 square meter 3-bedroom apartment in a low-priced apartment, you are looking at costs more than 13 million euros. If you say you want to buy a cheap 1-bedroom apartment, you will need 30,000 euros per month to rent it. It doesn't matter if you live like a poor person, you will have to spend at least 5,000 euros per month. Becoming a citizen of Monaco is a rare opportunity on Earth. Out of the thousands of people who apply for citizenship each year, only about 5 people are granted citizenship by the government each year. The requirements to apply for citizenship can be daunting. First, you have to buy one of Monaco's most expensive villas and live there for 10 consecutive years. Next, you have to deposit €500,000 euros in cash in a bank account opened in Monaco. Although there are many requirements to open your own business in Monaco, you can still get citizenship if you meet all of these requirements. Meeting the requirements is only because it qualifies you for citizenship. If you ask me if anyone wants to become a citizen despite all these requirements, the answer is yes. This is one reason why the country has 3 times more inhabitants than its population. Rich people from 139 countries live in Monaco, waiting in line to meet the citizenship requirements. If you are wondering why all this is necessary, let me tell you the benefits of being a Monaco citizen. If you are a Monaco citizen, the government will not take your hard-earned wealth from the government in the form of income tax, profit tax, wealth tax, capital tax, or even your income. What this means is that people with millions of dollars in the world deserve it more than we do. Monaco is a country free from poverty and crime. Since most people are on an equal footing, no one is surprised by anyone's life. Monaco is a country with the highest police force in the world compared to its population and the size of the country, so there is no fear of theft, robbery, and crime. Of course, just because there are no poor people in Monaco does not mean that all its residents are millionaires. There are also families who live in rented houses and are supported by the government. If they are poor citizens, the government pays a percentage of the rent for the rented house. The government provides direct support to retirees, the disabled, and the disabled. Monaco is known for its high-quality education, transportation, and other infrastructure. Like any other country, Monaco has train and bus services. So, how is the government managing all these infrastructures? The hotels, real estate, and casinos you will find in Monaco are state-owned. Here, the real estate that opens casinos and opens hotels and provides services is sold by the government. For the purpose of international trade, an institution called SBM manages the organizations, and the largest shareholder is the government of the country. Monaco is a country governed by a prince. The country has been ruled by Prince Albert II since 2005. The monarchy of Monaco is not just a ceremonial one like the monarchy of the United Kingdom. The prince controls everything in the country. The reason why the leader is called a prince rather than a king is because of an agreement with the King of France to provide him with military protection. Since there cannot be two kings in one country, the leader of France is called the King of France, and the leader of Monaco is called a prince. Although there is no king in France today, this agreement is respected for diplomatic purposes. Even today, if Monaco faces any military challenges, the French government is responsible for defending them. Monaco's problem is its high cost. Everyone they meet in our world is adorned with expensive things, and it costs a lot of money to look like them. Another problem is loneliness. The rich do not have time to relax and play. If they have free time and come to Monaco, they want to have fun with the people they want. So Monaco is a difficult country to make friends and establish a social life. In a world of wealth, wonder, and exclusivity, Monaco stands alone. A country smaller than a farm, yet richer than most nations combined. Where millionaires are the norm, luxury knows no bounds, and even a simple ride can mean a private helicopter. Want to explore more stories of the world's most fascinating places? Hit like, subscribe, and join us for our next journey. Until then, stay curious and keep dreaming big.